Here we go. Not sure what number game this is, but at home against Bagley, familiar opponent. Shout out to our sponsors, Ryerson Construction game sponsor, Northern Amusement, and the penalty kill, Lapeer Shoreline power play, Stittsworth Meats, 5-on-5 goals. Should be a good matchup here. One game tonight. Got Warroad tomorrow, and who's on Sunday?
Red Lake Falls.
Red Lake Falls. At the Sanford Center.
Comes to the Sanford Center because got troubles with the Nymore rink. I'm told early December before we get in there.
As you can hear, we're joined by the voice of the North, Dana, on play-by-play. Not sure if I see the man coming,
Our statistician coming with us, all right. That's great.
We got our shots on goal operator, Gavin.
I don't think I'm missing shots on goal.
And our scoreboard brought to you by Dale Schmidt Agency.
Should have a full squad tonight. There was a little question about Angus Ether earlier in the week after taking that check from behind from Hermantown. But he's made it through the practices this week. He's doing well. Neck's a little bit sore yet, but not too bad. And got the green light to go today. So
it's good.
We got him on the
there.
line.
That was a scary hit. Yeah.
When I did it. I totally thought you had to be restarted by now because it's 7:45.
Yeah. Must be just running a little bit behind. That's okay. Bagley, yep. Should be a good game. We'll find out. It's usually a pretty close game.
Yep.
Well, the boys are taking their place here on the
Baird?
dot.
Yep.
And
How are you today?
17 minutes on the clock.
Best day of my life.
Got a couple of blind mice here tonight. And we are underway
Eric, are we good on
from
shots
the
on goal for now? Eric, are we good for shots on goal for now?
Bemidji Community Center here in Bemidji. Puck's played down into the
Can you bring your phone
Bemidji
down just a
zone.
little bit?
And they chip it out to center. It gets down into
This is getting in
the
the camera.
Okay.
Thanks, bud.
into the Bagley zone. And Yerbich is able to pick it up. He takes it over to the far side. Up
Yeah, a little bit.
through center,
That's okay.
trying to get it to Roscoe, but it was intercepted. So he came back and retrieved it again for himself. Everybody tags up. And Jacobson brings it in across the line on the near side. Dekes around one defender, but can't get it around the second. And it's broken up there as Roscoe pinches down.
Nothing yet.
They sneak it out to center, though. And Angus Heather's going to pick it up back there as it gets away from the Bagley Flyer. Angus Heather sends it up the near side for Stittsworth. Stittsworth takes it out to center, across the blue red line into the zone. Goes wide on the left, or on the right rather, dumps it in down deep and heads to the bench. Down in deep, Yerbich is going to chase for it on the far side, but Bagley gets a hold of it and sends it back out through center. Picked off there by Meyer. Meyer turns it up ice, tries to get it to Tyken, but the pass is behind him. He catches up with it though, gets over to the dot, rolls off of his stick. That one in the corner now. Flyers pick it up and get it up to center for Lapeer. Lapeer tries a shot, and that one's blocked and sent down the wall. Gets the clearing attempt, gets past Lapeer, and Westover is going to come back behind and help out and pick it off down in his own zone. Headman pass for Ryerson as he brings it across the line right to the dot, takes a shot. That one goes off to the blocker, the goaltender, and in behind. Battle continues behind is that giant man of a man there at for Bagley. Berg, he gets it out of there, comes right on goal, another shot, rebound, doesn't go.
Bemidji shot.
And it comes up the slot where actually Lapeer saves it. He brings it down in deep,
Bemidji 2-shot.
carries it all the way around in behind. He's going to do a wraparound. No, he's going to reverse it back there. Looking for a centering opportunity. Tyken's covering for his spot and gets it up to Tyken. Tyken takes it down into the corner, and he's checked off the play as it comes to Ryerson. Ryerson tries to stuff it into the slot, and it'll roll off of his stick, and the Flyers will clear it all the way down. And that'll be our first icing and stoppage of the play with 14:41 remaining in the first, and a scoreless game.
Yep, we're doing good. Good job. Both teams just kind of feeling each other out right now.
Yeah, Eric, are you fine?
So Baird comes to the dot. Got Adams on one wing, and we got Moran on the other. Adams gets it over to the far dot, and it's knocked off of his stick by the Flyers. Out to the point where Angus Heather holds the line, comes in to Adams. Adams gets a backhander, and that one goes off the side of the cage. Now another shot from the point. That one don't go. And it comes back into the corner. Another one up for Roscoe. Roscoe takes another shot. Stick save. Over to the corner. Centered again. Comes to the Flyers. But then it comes to Roscoe again. He chips it over to the far boards. Moran picks it up from there. Tries to deke his defender. And he does. Gets pasted into the corner as another defender comes up and gets it. Angus Heather gets up the point. He takes a shot. Loose in front. And it comes to Adams down in the corner again. This time Baird will try to reverse it back for him. And Adams will pick it up on the near side for Moran. Moran takes a shot, and that's glove down. And he'll hang on to that for a stop.
Physics lesson for Callan up there.
What did you say?
Gaskin closes his glove on this one. Brings us down to the 13:47 mark of the first period. And still
Callan
scoreless.
tried to check somebody, and
We get a
he
change
fell
in
down.
players here.
So 4-0?
And this will bring out the Jacobson, Stitsworth, Yerbich line. And Roscoe Angus Heather will still stay on for defense. Jacobson takes the face-off, gets his own. He's really good at doing that. And he drops it in behind for Stitsworth. Stitsworth will bring it around behind the net. And he'll send it up for Yerbich. Yerbich centers it. Goes right on through, though. And looks like Jacobson will pick it up there. Up for Roscoe. Back down for Jacobson. Gets through him down in the corner. And it'll roll around to the far side where Yerbich is going to put a body on his man. And, well, they'll battle for it. They try to clear it. Battle continues. Gets popped out to Angus Heather at the point. He sidesteps back from for Yerbich. Yerbich was trying to feed it back to him, I think. Split the defense and sent it all the way down.
That was a good idea.
The other way is Roscoe. Roscoe gets all the way up for Stitsworth at the red line. Sits it across for Yerbich. Yerbich can't handle it, though. Comes to Jacobson. Jacobson turns, shoots, and that one goes up into the netting. And that'll bring another stop in play with 12:53 remaining now in the first period.
Special disclosure, for any music played on the YouTube channel, I'm not trying to copyright anything, so please allow the video. Thank you.
Eric, are we 5-0?
Yep.
So Tyken's going to take this one. He's going to point it back to Meyer. Meyer's got the instructions to be right here. And he looks for him, doesn't quite get it to him, so he sends it down in deep for Ryerson. Ryerson steps around a man right in for Tyken. Tyken gets a shot on goal, rebound. It's gathered up by Gaskins rather.
Two more.
And he freezes that one down onto the ice and brings another stop.
That was a really nice opportunity for the boys there.
Eric, would it be 7-0?
You got it.
Pretty decent puck movement on that one. Tyken will take this one again. And it squirts back and controlled by the Flyers. Flyers ring it around the near side, but it's not going to, it will get out. Gets past the pier, and they'll chase it down into the Bemidji end. Westover will pick it up back there. And he gets pinned against the board as Tyken comes in and steals it. Up the far wall now, ahead for Meyer. Meyer's going to get it across the line. He's got a shot, takes a shot, and it's cleared by the Flyers and back out to center. Westover will grab it from there, shovel it over for Lapeer. And Lapeer will feed it up for Meyer. Meyer ahead now for, I think that's Ryerson. Ryerson will roll off his stick down.
One more for Bemidji.
Battle in the corner now. And the Flyers get a hold of it. It comes right up to Lapeer. He takes a shot, and that one goes wide to the left. Meyer now, he'll take a shot from the high slot. And that'll go on net again. And Gaskins will cover that one again for another stop.
Yeah, they're peppering them.
We're leaning a lot to our right here, Eric. So it looks like the Jacks of Bemidji are going to dominate here as far as puck possession, at least early in this game.
Absolutely.
Off the faceoff, it comes to Adams. Adams takes a shot, and that one goes high and wide. Careens all the way up to the point where Roscoe sends it down in deep. And Adams will pick it up, or Moran rather will pick it up there. Up for Angus Heather. Angus Heather will send it down for Moran. Moran over for Baird. Baird takes a shot, save, and frozen down again.
Another one for
in front of the goal.
Okay, perfect.
For yet another stop.
Now they're moving the puck. They're making some good shots.
Eric, are we?
Gaskin is finding himself busy here tonight.
Eric, am I the scoreboard guy?
Off the face-off. Adams sends it up for Angus-Ether. Angus-Ether not sure what to do with it. Walks it over towards center. Takes a shot. That one's blocked in front. Angus-Ether gets a hold of it again. Brings it down by the left dot. Right dot, rather. And he skates it in all the way around. Taking a forward position there now. Tries to send it across for Roscoe, but it's blocked in traffic. Heavy traffic in between. And everybody tags up and gets it back in with Moran. Flyers try to ring it around and goes back in behind, but stolen by Bemidji. Comes up to Adams. Adams up to Roscoe. Roscoe sends it over for Baird, but it gets through him. He can't handle that pass. But he gets a hold of it again and brings it into the slot. Bagley now will bring it out to center and headman to the right side. And they'll dump it down in deep and give chase. Roscoe will get there first, though, and bring it over to the near side up for Moran. Up ahead now for Baird, but that pass wouldn't go. And the clearing attempt is picked off by Roscoe. And he'll retreat back in his own zone to get set up. Up ahead for Moran, it gets through him. And Adams will come along and help out. Back for Moran. Moran gets up through the slots, knocked off of his stick. And the Flyers clear the zone. All the way down, now Lapierre will pick it up back in his behind his own net. And he'll fire it up the boards for Adams. Adams tries to get it for Moran. And Moran finally catches up to it, gets across the line. Over to Adams all by himself, takes a shot, and that was dead on. Gaskins makes a stick save on that one. And Adams is able to carry it all the way out to the high slot area. He shovels it over for Lapierre, back for Adams. Adams takes a slapper from there. That one gets tipped wide. And the clearing attempt is blocked there by Lapierre as it goes over to the far wall. Comes out to center, though, and Westover will grab it and retreat with it. Bring it over to the near side. He's going to carry it in this time. He's going to go wide on the right. And put on the backhand, and he'll try to turn and spin it around behind him for Jacobson. Jacobson does. Up ahead for Lapierre. Lapierre steps down. He takes a shot. That was gloved and sent wide. And Stitchworth will pick it up behind there. Up the wall.
One more for Bemidji.
At the half wall. Comes up to Lapierre. He steps in hard again. Sends it out for Jacobson. Jacobson takes a shot. That one's saved and sent to the corner. Gaskins is absolutely getting peppered here. And Flyers will get a hold of it and just center down for an icing. Had enough of that for a while.
He's living up to the task right now.
And it's looking pretty good for the guys in white
Now. Shots in favor 12-zip right now.
Right.
I think we spent 95% in our zone, which is the way we want it. Just got to put it in the net.
Face-off control by Bemidji. Jurvich takes a shot. That one's blocked. And Roscoe will step down and carry that one down to the dot as Stitchworth covers his spot. Flyers try to get out of the zone, but they can't get through Jacobson. Now they do. And Jacobson's able to get it down deep in the zone. And Roscoe's in that forward position, sends it up for Jacobson. He takes a shot from the hash marks. And that one's saved by Gaskin. And he holds on to that one again. 8:37 now remaining in the first period. Still scoreless in an unbelievable fashion.
Yeah. 14 shots. We'll get one in. Keep working.
Tyken takes the faceoff, tries to get it for Meyer, but it gets through him, and Roscoe will pick it up at the blue line and send it down in for Meyer down there. Meyer gets bodied down there. He still maintains possession though. Centers up in the slot. We had two white sticks there, but it wouldn't go. Angus-Ether pitches down. He's all the way down deep. Gets it over behind for Ryerson. Gets it to Meyer, and Meyer takes a shot. That's blocked in front. Over to the far wall now. Meyer gets his battle, or Ryerson will battle for it over there, and he'll come in around behind. Roscoe will take a shot. It'll be tipped by Meyer. Rebound and a goal.
Two more shots for Bemidji. Two more shots.
I think that was Meyer that was able to get it over to Ryerson.
Is it 16-0?
So we're going to give the assist to number 40.
Corbin?
I believe it was Corbin.
Oh, that's your Stitchworth meet 5-on-5. Nope.
What?
Right here. Right here.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So off the face-off.
That's what the clock a little
Flyers get it down into the Bemidji zone, but Bemidji controls and gets it back up for Meyer. He chips it down in deep, and Tyken is going to go give chase to that one. Brings it around behind, over to the near boards, or the far boards rather. Tries a reversal, rolls off of his stick, and comes onto a Flyer stick. Tyken continues to battle and wins that battle. Comes right to Ryerson, back to Meyer, and it's tipped out of the zone by the Flyers. And Roscoe will retreat for this one. 1-0 Bemidji at 7:29 remaining in the first. Roscoe shovels it ahead for Ryerson. Ryerson to Tyken. Tyken will get across the line. He's got Meyer on the near side. Walks in, takes a shot. That one's blocked in front. Rebound. That one doesn't go. Another backhander by Meyer. That one won't go. Comes back out to the dot, and the Flyers just chuck it down the ice again. And we're going to have another icing. I think it's pretty safe to say that if Bagley touches the puck, they're going to ice it.
Yeah.
So we had 18 0, right?
Yep. Goal scored by number 22, Corbin. Assisted by number 40, Corbin. Corbin to Corbin connection. That was your Stitchworth Meats 5-on-5 goal.
Why do you say Stitchworth Meat?
That's the sponsor.
What? That's the sponsor?
Off the faceoff, Bagley controls momentarily, but it's regained and stolen from them as it goes over to the far wall. Again, taken from them by Westover over to Baird. Baird takes a shot, and that one's tipped wide. And it goes on in the far wall again.
They're one of the sponsors.
Bagley
Yep.
picks it up. They're going to carry it up past the red line now. Finally, gain the zone.
Ooh, collision, Cindy.
And there's a collision just inside the zone as the puck
just
comes back
past
the other way. This is going to actually bring an icing on Bemidji this time.
Yeah.
And so
Spend some time in our defensive zone. See how we do.
That's all right. The guys got to go down and say hi to Whitey here anyway. They haven't seen him in a while.
Eric, you want to run your clock for 1 second?
So Jacobson will take this space off here. And he'll come right to Bagley. Bagley tries to center it up, but it's stolen by Yerbich.
Oh.
Yerbich tries to get around the defense, but goes
Red
right
line
in the
got him.
skates. And it comes back the other way. They take a shot. That one's deflected by Lapierre and up into the netting.
And Jace was off to the races on that one.
Yeah, yeah. If he would have been able to negotiate that hit, how she going there, he probably would have been wide open. 6:21 left in the first. 1-0 Bemidji. Jacobson takes this face off. He falls, and on his knees, he gets it back for Westover. Westover takes it around the net and brings it up the near side. And he's going to carry it all the way down. He gets across all everybody. And it rolls off of his stick as it goes down the corner. Centers it up for Yerbich. Yerbich can't get a stick on it. Another centering opportunity. Now it's blocked out of there by the defense. Comes to Lapierre. He's way deep in the zone. And Yerbich takes a swing at it, but misses. Goes over to the far wall. And the battle goes to there. Now it's going to come out to Stitchworth, who's covering that deep position. And now the defense, again, Lapierre is way down behind the goal line. And Westover's going to take his spot on the near side. And Bagley will get it back out of the zone and across for Stitchworth. Peeks a couple of players, gets it ahead for Yerbich. Yerbich is looking for Jacobson, I think, or they didn't quite have it figured out there. And Bagley brings it back the other direction. Incidentally, this is Bagley's first game of the season. So they're a little green yet under the collar, I'd say.
Give Bagley a shot.
So maybe it stands to show.
So 1-18?
But Angus Heather now picks it up and he brings it in behind. He sends it over to the near side for Roscoe. Roscoe up ahead for Jacobson. Seems like Jacobson's been out there just every minute of this game. He drops it over for Stitchworth. Stitchworth comes right in on goal.
Go.
And a goal. Willie Stitchworth gets one in there. Let's see, who fed that one to him?
Yep. Give him a goal too.
So at 4:51,
Is it Stitchworth from Jacobson?
Stitchworth must be from Jacobson. Yep. To make it
Stitchworth
2-0.
5-on-5 goal. Goal scored by number 4 Willie, assisted by number 20 Bubba.
Off the face-off, Bagley controls. They bring it into the zone, but they don't control for long before Tyken picks it up and sends it up for Ryerson. Ryerson trips on the blue line.
Those lines are getting them today.
And they bring it in back in behind. Tyken now does a nice job getting around the defense as we have a collision over the near boards.
Lumber getting laid here.
Now it's getting to be a little bit rough over here. We'll see what comes of this. Puck comes out into center. Angus Heather sends it across, gets it to Ryerson or Meyer. Meyer dumps it for Ryerson, but he's going to have to chase it down into the boards. Meyer picks it up, chips it over behind the net, and they're continuing to plow into each other there now. And it comes to Engelsether. He sidesteps at one player, and he tips it down into the corner where Meyer's going to take over. Oh, right into the slot there was Ryerson just waiting for it. Right on the doorstep, and it wouldn't go. Over to the near side now. Baird picks it up and sends it up for Engelsether. Engelsether takes a shot. That one gets saved. Loose in front, comes to Roscoe. Roscoe hits the pipe. Comes to Engelsether. He takes a shot. It's a shooting gallery
Fast and furious here.
Engelsether now again. He's got it. He's going to send it over for Roscoe. And
two more shots.
He'll send it down in for Meyer. Meyer centers it up. Gets the
for
rebound, and he goes off the pipe. Down in the corner again.
Right?
They battle on the near side. And that Berg feller, he slogs some ice time too, as it rolls all the way to Engelsether, and he dumps it in deep again. Back to battle, it goes right in the center, right in the slot for Ryerson. Ryerson shoots and scores.
Another shot for Bemidji.
Ryerson with his second. Ryerson with his second. Was fed to it by Meyer, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right. Another 5-on-5 Stittsworth meets goal, scored by number 22, Corbin, assisted by number 40, Corbin. Corbin connections working pretty good tonight.
Yeah, so the
Why do you say 5-on-5? That's on the paper.
Ryerson-Meyer
5-on-5.
duo is doing well here. Back down in the Flyer zone, 3:03 remaining in the first period. Bemidji's leading 3-0. And Baird will pick it up down in the corner, send it to the other side for Adams. The Flyers will pick it up there, get it across the blue line. They're going to get an opportunity. They get Malachi crunched by the boys in white. Rolls off his stick and over to the near wall. Up the wall they battle, and Adams sends it over for Baird. Baird's going to take it down the left side. He gets across the line. He's got Adams on the other side waiting for it, and he's got to take it down in the boards as he was getting under pressure. Over for Adams. Adams looks, takes a shot. That one's blocked in front. And it comes to Moran behind. Moran now, he'll drop it in and give it to Baird. And Lapierre is calling for it on the near side, but it's not going to go to him. Over to Adams right in the center. He can't get it in. And it's picked up by the Flyers as they send out the center. It's going to hit through everybody. And it's going to be, no, it's not going to be icing. Must have been tipped by a Bemidji player. And it comes out to center. Back down into the Bemidji line, comes back to Baird. Baird chips it down in deep, and it's going to be picked off by Bagley in their own zone. And they'll try and send it back out of there. Finally, they do. And it's grabbed by Jacobson. Jacobson will carry it back into the zone. And he'll come on the near side, sends it over for Adams. Adams tries to deepen the defender, but it gets stuck there. Clearing attempt is failed and picked off by Roscoe. Roscoe takes a shot. That one sticks saved into the glass. Now the Flyers pick it up again, and they skate it up to this dot, and they chip it out to center. And that's not going to get very far before Stittsworth picks it up at his own dot. Gets it cross ice for Roscoe as he sends it ahead for Jacobson. Jacobson now sends it in deep, and Adam will battle for it down there along with Stittsworth. And Stittsworth will come away with it. And we're going to have a penalty on Adams. And it's going to be a slash.
Slashing on 23 Adams. Brings us to our first Northern Amusement penalty kill of the game.
So with 1:01 remaining in the period, the Jacks will have to kill this penalty unless something worse happens. Off the face-off, short-handed, Jacobson almost takes his own face-off again. This time it comes to Roscoe, and Roscoe's going to skate it out of there. Down the far side, it goes across the line, it comes right by everybody, cuts into the slot, takes a shot at goal. Short-handed goal for Brody Roscoe. And that didn't take very long.
That's a short-handed goal on the Northern Amusement penalty kill.
Yep.
Goal scored by number 27, Brody. Big Brody.
Why'd you say that?
Because he's bigger than the other Brody.
And off the face-off again, Jacobson gets it, brings it down into the slot zone. Gets around one man, not the other. And the battle on slot comes for Roscoe. Roscoe's going to just send it down in deep in the far corner with 37 seconds remaining in the period. Centering attempt comes right up to the Flyers, and they chip it out to center, and it's picked up by one of their own players as they gain in the zone on the far side. Like I said, their turns to defend, chases them all the way in behind his own net, and they battle down in the corner. This time, Roscoe just uses his body and takes possession of the puck from him. Gets it ahead for Jacobson. Jacobson now will try and get it ahead for Stitzer, but he can't get a stick on it. Finally, he gets it in the zone, and they'll send it down in behind. And finally, Jacobson, for the first time in the century, just in time for the period to run out. I'm not suggesting that Jacobson's overstaying his welcome out on the ice here, but it just seems like he's there all the time. He's a dynamic player, and you end up calling his name quite a bit. Very impressive with that kid.
Well, I will say, despite the lead, I don't think it's a very crisp game on some aspects. Some little issues handling some of the pucks here, but they're got some good offensive puck movement. And
yeah, they're getting away with being a little sloppy here with
sloppy.
this dynamic of talent here. And
Chase, are you doing any giveaways this year? I can say it real quick.
We can talk about it.
Yeah. Hawaiian trips.
yeah. Where's our statistician? How many shots on goal did?
It was 20-some to 1.
20 to 1.
Might have been a little bit more than 20, but what was the shot? 24 shots to 1.
24 to 1.
I don't know. Did we miss one that period?
Nope, I think you're good.
Okay, now we gotta restart my penalty kill.
Yep, you got 58 seconds left on it.
Yep, and I just some reason my clock goes down to 0.
All right, we got 17 minutes back on the board. We still got 58 seconds on the Adams penalty. So he's got his spot in the bench. And once again, shorthanded, we gain the face-off, and Tyken works his way, almost got all the way through everybody to get a shot on goal, but got knocked off at the last second. Back out to center. Westover will send it over to the near side for Ryerson, and Ryerson will get it in the zone as the Flyers will pick it up and send it in on the far side. Picked up by Lapierre, over for Westover. Westover will fan on the clearing attempt there, but he'll continue to battle on it right along the boards. Tyken will come in and help out, and Westover will gain possession. He sends it off the boards behind, trying to get it to Lapierre, but it's out of his reach. And Westover now will pick it up. He'll bring it out to center and try to spring Ryerson. Ryerson tips it. It's not going to be icing, but he's going to chase it down. Oh, there's a hard hit into the boards there.
Somebody's going in the box.
And Ryerson took a bad hit there. You don't like to see that. So Ryerson pops right back up. But this is going to be an interesting call here.
Well, it'll bring us to our first Lapeer Shoreline power play. It's good to see Ryerson pop back up on that one. That one didn't look great.
He's looking okay. He's up and alert. That big mountain of a man, number 23, Berg. He's going to get, what's he going to get? I missed the call.
2 minutes.
Looks like it's a 2-minute minor for probably boarding. Huh?
That would be my guess.
Mine's not 23 on
So
there.
with that, that's,
The other 23.
by the way, the Adams penalty has expired in the meantime. I forgot to mention that.
Successful
And,
Northern Music penalty kill.
Bemidji's going to have a 5-on-4 opportunity here for their another minute 43 seconds, so I can get it out of my mouth. So bad news went worse for Bagley here. And of course, they thought they could clear it, I think, and just sent it all the way down as they've been doing all night. And
You're 1 minute ahead.
this is going to bring the faceoff back in their own zone. Off the faceoff, Bemidji controls as expected. Adams picks it up. He tries to send it up to the point, but there's nobody there. And so Roscoe will retreat and pick it up there. Back for Adams at center. Adams will chase it up through the dot, and he'll bring it down to the near side. Takes a shot on goal. That's saved and goes down in the corner. Adams picks it up again. Tries to feed that same point person. He wasn't there again. This time Moran will go and chase it down. He'll send it down for Adams. Adams takes a shot.
Oh, beautiful.
Centering over for Baird, who takes a shot and a goal. Nice tip in from the weak side. Wide open goal.
Another shot for Bemidji.
And Baird makes it 5-0.
Pure Shoreline power play goal. Goal scored by number 21, Callan. Assisted by number 23, Brody. They're getting in on the action.
Why'd they get out?
So off the faceoff, Angus Heather gets a hold of it and sends it ahead for Yerbich. Yerbich gets into the zone on the near side over for Stitzworth. Stitzworth gets it through him, but he grabs it, brings it down in the corner, and it comes up to Roscoe at the point. Roscoe sends it all the way down for
nice.
Yerbich. Yerbich takes a one-timer.
That was a
That
fantastic
goes hard
save.
in on the goalie, but not through him.
Goal shot for Bemidji.
Puck comes back around, sends it back over for Yerbich. Yerbich is going to step over and gets it on his forehand, takes a wrister this time, and it comes right out of the slot. The goaltender didn't see it, and it was cleared out by the defense. This time Roscoe takes a shot over her. Yerbich misses the net.
He's gonna hate.
He got a wide open gaping net, and he sends it right past. Now in behind, centering attempt again. Trickles out to the blue line. It's held in there by Stitzworth. Stitzworth now backhands it around and down the wall for Angus Heather. He walks in right to the dot and decides to send it down for Yerbich. Yerbich back for Angus Heather. He doesn't know what to do with it, so he sends it back to Yerbich. Into the dot. Tries to send it, well, he sends back it up to Angus Heather. Angus Heather is going to step down along the boards, and he'll leave it for, who is that? I think that's Stitzworth down there, and Yerbich will take another shot. That one's booted out of there and over the corner for Stitzworth. Again, Yerbich gets a hold of it, comes right into the dot, gives it to, I think that is Jacobson, all the way out for Roscoe on the point. Angus Heather's going to steal it, but then he steps in, takes a shot, trickles in, rebound, and a goal.
Another shot for
Jace Yerbich takes the rebound from an Angus Heather shot to make it 6-0.
Good to see he got redemption on that one. He's going to watch that first one he missed. But good job following up.
Yeah, that's a
5-on-5 goal. Goal scored by number 25, Jace, and assisted by 16, Evan.
That should help him feel a little better about it anyway. And off the faceoff, it's going to be picked up by Westover on the near board, send it over to Lapeer. Lapeer is going to send it up ahead from Meyer. Meyer will get it into the zone for Ryerson, through him though, and down into the corner. Flyers will pick it up there, they'll take a check. And the battle will continue as it squirts out to a Flyer player who's not able to get it out. Meyer gets it to Ryerson. Ryerson takes a shot, puts it on the backhand, and a goal. So that would be
It's a hat trick.
a hat trick for Mr. Meyer.
Yeah, Mr. Ryerson, and that's a hat trick and assist for Mr. Meyer.
And a third assist from Meyer.
Another Stitzworth 5-on-5 goal. Stitzworth meets 5-on-5 goal. Goal scored by number 22,
And it's
Corbin,
starting-
assisted by 40, Corbin.
It is starting to open up here at the Bemidji Community Arena. 7-0. We're not even halfway through yet. We have a whistle behind the play.
Give Bemidji one more.
Must have been an ice.
How do you know?
'Cause I think
Or
we missed
possibly
that one.
offside. I kind of missed it here, but they're going to do a
'Cause we
center
were at
ice
30.
face-off
And then how'd you
with
figure that
13-12 remaining in the second and a 7-0 lead for Bemidji. Bemidji gets the face-off again.
out? Guess what?
And there's Ryerson. He's got a hold of it again. Going for number 4.
Yep,
He
when they
centers
scored
it up
the
for
goal, we just
Meyer.
missed that. We're good now.
It's broken up on the way there. And they break it back down in behind. Now he centers up, gets it again for Tyken. Tyken shoots and a goal.
One.
Yep, another shot on goal. Who is that assisted by?
That'd be 18 from 22, I believe.
Corbin.
That's Corbin Ryerson. So he's got a 4-point.
Yep.
He's got a 4-point after
goal
evening
by
going
Bemidji.
so far.
Another 5-on-5 Stittsworth meets goal. Goal scored by number 18 Wyatt, assisted by 22 Corbin. Dana said 4 points for Corbin right now.
And the faceoff is again controlled by Bemidji. I'm not sure that Bagley has controlled a single faceoff yet tonight. But they do have possession of it in their own zone, and they're knocked off the puck by Westover, and the puck comes to Adams. Adams is going to break in. He's going to go in and just walk around the goaltender and stuff it in behind him. And I think that's going to be unassisted for Adams.
Another 5-on-5 Stittsworth meets goal scored by 23 Brody.
I'm not sure who got it to him. Did you see that, Garrett?
I didn't see that. I think he might have picked off a pass. Or I can't remember.
But here we sit at 12 minutes and 31 left in the second period, and it's 9-0. So again, the puck comes to Bemidji. They get it in the zone. It's chipped back out again. And Bagley will send it down in. They get it. Shot on goal, technically.
Shot on goal for Bagley.
And it'll come over to the near boards where Bemidji will pick it up again. They'll shovel it ahead for Moran. Stopped up, or checked up at the line, but still made the crossover good there. And they'll chase it down in the corner. Comes to center ice again from the Flyers as Adams sends it back down in deep. And they will, Baird will pick it up again there, I guess, and bring it over to the near far side. Comes up for Roscoe. Roscoe takes a shot. That one's blocked in front. And Adams will pick it up in behind. He'll drop it in for Baird. And the Flyers will momentarily break it up. It'll come to Adams and over to Roscoe. To Engessether. He takes a shot, rebound. Still in open in front. Lots of pushing in front, shoving in front. Now we've got what I believe is going to be a penalty. He's going to take 2 of them this time. Guys are punching and pushing and knocking each other down. And so we're going to get some coincidentals on this guy with 11:14 left in the
looks like we have Peyton in there.
Yeah, we got. And I think we're going to get roughing on both of them.
Exchanging pleasantries.
It's got to be getting frustrating for the
these games aren't fun either way.
We got somebody down in behind the goal barking at the referee. And the referee's talking to the guy.
I would say we're on a power play and a penalty kill. Yeah, we have both.
That's the goalie's father.
That's the goalie's father, we're told. I know Gaskin was upset here a minute ago when that goal wraparound occurred. He was upset about it.
I don't know, bud.
And now the referees are having a little discussion here on the blue line as the Bagley players are gathered around their goaltender. Not sure what's going on here, to be honest with you. And I guess we're going to face it off. Nothing's going to come out of whatever it is.
Yeah, interesting series of
events. We still got parents getting involved in the game here. And the referee's going to come back down and talk to this guy. And there's something going on with the equipment. The parent was talking to the referees about the goaltender's equipment coming apart, I believe. So, looks like we get that fixed. Everybody settled down, and we're going to have a face-off over to his left. 11:44 left in the second period, and Bemidji controls this one. Stittsworth will get it up to Westover, and Westover will get over to Yerbich. Yerbich will take a shot, and that one's saved. And the second shot goes up into the netting for another stop and play. And we'll have a change in defense here at least. So it looks like we're going to have Jacobson on a
Jacobson,
We're
Lapeer.
coming out of the zone for some reason. Do we have a hand pass? Or did it go off the wrong stick maybe into the defensive zone or offensive zone maybe or something? Either way, Gerbich comes in, gets around his guy, takes a shot. Goaltender thought that one went in, I think, but he didn't. He made a save. This time Flyers are going to get around Jacobson. And they're going to take a weak angle shot. It's going to go right over the net, come out to the point. Take another shot from there, goes right in on White. And for once, White has to make a save. And he does so.
Colty showing off his shortstop skills, building a nice grounder there.
Field a nice grounder.
Bagley's
Close
got
the glove
one
on that
more,
one.
and Bemidji's got 2 more.
Bring a stop and play with 10:40 left in the second. Tyken now will take this faceoff. We're just to the right of young Colton White. And it comes right down into Lapeer. Lapeer reverses it around and gets it to Angus-Heather. Angus-Heather chips it past the player. He's out, open to free, easy to room. Takes a shot and a goal. Goes end-to-end on that one. I think that one's going to be unassisted.
I think you're right. Shot for Bemidji.
And
Bemidji.
Okay.
that goaltender Haskins, after doing a fantastic job earlier, is starting to unload. And
Eric,
don't
I'm probably
blame
gonna
him.
stop putting points up for you.
He's got
That's fine, see, all
a
right?
ton of shots on him, and eventually they're going to start going in, and that's the case here tonight.
Yeah.
He did a fine job here earlier,
Okay.
but
Whoever's
there's
watching,
too
stop
much
putting
for
up
this
points 'cause it's
Bagley
been too
team to
many
handle, I
goals.
think. Bagley sends it ahead, but it's picked off by Jacobson back into the zone, right around the defense. Walk in, take a shot, goes over the net. Down in the corner, Angus-Heather's got to battle for it down there. And I think we're switching up the lines here a little bit. I think we've got Jacobson on defense now, and I think we've got Angus-Heather on a forward position. So they play catch on the defensive squad there. And eventually Ryerson picks it up and he carries it into the zone. He's got Tyken behind him. Tries to deke, but it gets stolen by the Flyer player there. And it comes back out for Jacobson. Over to Roscoe, and Angus-Heather will backhand it down in as Tyken goes to give chase behind. Over to the near boards. Jacobson steps down. He takes a blast. That one goes high into the glass down in the corner. And he'll come back out to center where Lapeer gets it. And he tries to feed it over to Ryerson. It's picked off by
Strong
the
lead by
Flyers.
Bubba.
But Bubba's able to hold that one off and prevent a good scoring opportunity. Angus-Heather now. He's got it out at center. He's going to come across the line.
Offsides, I
He
think.
needs to pick up the speed a little bit, maybe a little coming across the line there as Ryerson comes in ahead of him.
He's trying to
And
call that.
that'll be an
That's a
offsides
15.
call.
That was a 5-on-5 Stitzer meets goal scored by number 16, Evan. I think that's his second point of the game. Lots of players are getting involved here.
So off the faceoff, Ryerson, who's also playing a defensive position now, will send it ahead for Adams. Adams gets it over to Baird, who's tripped. And you almost have to call that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
But it should be tripping on Bagley. So it'll be another Lapeer Shoreline power play.
Number 22. Who is Sawyer Marquis. Roscoe now, he'll get a hold of it. Send it down for Adams. Adams back to Roscoe. Over to the near side for Moran in the defensive position. Back to Roscoe. Roscoe back to Moran. Moran's going to step down to the dot. He's looking jaggy. He's going to take a shot. That one's saved. Comes back over to the corner. And it's chipped up to, well, it's chipped out to the center ice there where it's gathered by Roscoe and ahead for Moran. Moran's going to skate this one in on the far side. Dekes one player, tries to deke another, but can't get around the body of that big Berg feller. Puck comes over to the near side. Berg now, he puts a guy hard into the boards on the near boards. And puck's going to come out to center, and Roscoe's going to stop it there. I think it was Baird that took that check. So he's had a couple of hard ones here today. As Adams takes a shot, it goes right off the cage of the goaltender. And it comes up for Roscoe. Roscoe sends it over, kind of a redirect there for Adams, but Adams couldn't get a stick on it. Comes down in the corner. And fed again for Adams. Adams takes 2 shots at it. Both of them are saved. Nice feed from Moran on that
I
one.
think that was Baird who's got the shots.
And puck comes out to center, and it's going to go all the way down.
Yeah,
And it's going to be an icing.
you can give him like 3 more
On
shots.
Bagley.
Bemidji.
1, 2, 3. 21 on 3.
Yeah, but Baird is knocking on the door there.
Knocking on the door. What do you mean?
He's right in front of the goalie trying to score a goal.
In our goalie?
And their goalie. Get your phone down a little bit, bud. There you go. That works.
Was it in the camera?
Yep.
And out the faceoff, it goes down in behind. Yeah, Stitzworth grabs it there, and he stops. Pushed off the play, and he's being held up a little bit there, but they're not going to call that one. And it comes up for Jacobson. Jacobson shoots, save, comes out to the near side. Another shot, that one doesn't go. And Stitzworth picks it up again, brings it back around behind, stops, looks for a feed, sends it up for, I think that's Baird. Baird over to Jacobson. Jacobson now, he takes a shot, goes off the goaltender, another save, goes in behind. And the puck goes in behind, and Stitzworth sends it around from Baird on the far side. Baird drags it down into the corner, he's bodied. And Baird will keep working it up the boards to the half wall for Jacobson, or for Yerbich rather. Out of the zone, comes up to, it's like Westover. Westover's going to get a hold of it in his own zone. And he's going to send it off the glass and behind his own goal. And send it up for Jacobson. Jacobson tries to spring Westover, and it goes down into the Bagley zone where they pick it up and send it back out. Westover tries to feed it up for Yerbich. Now Bagley's got an opportunity, but they can't handle the play. And it comes back the other way as Bemidji crosses in to the zone, and it goes back in behind where Yerbich grabs it. Down in the corner, right center for Angus Heather. Angus Heather takes a shot, now he puts one off the pipe.
Where do you get that
Ricochets
pipe
all the way out to center. And it's picked up by Baird and over for Jacobson. Jacobson now ahead for Westover. Westover, Bagley's just buzzing here now. And Jacobson's going to pick it up on the near side and get it down in. And he battles through traffic, gets it over to the center, but there's nobody there for it. Everybody's on the near side. And the Flyers will ring it around the boards to the near side as it goes back down in deep. Angus Heather's behind the net now. He gets stood up. And
gave him a physics lesson.
It goes down into the corner for Ryerson, back for Yerbich. Up to the half wall there for Jacobson, or Roscoe. Roscoe shoots and scores.
Another 5-on-5. Stitzworth meets goal scored by number 27.
Oh, did you already put it? When did you put it?
Number 27, Roscoe. I think that's his second of the game.
Wait.
Who did that get assisted by?
I missed that assist, but you're right. It is his second.
Eric, is it 41 on 3 or 42 on 3?
42.
And face-off is
How did you do it? Did you
owned
do
by
it quick?
Bemidji.
Yeah.
Tyken will take it and send it right into his own player's bench. Knock everybody's sticks over. And Stitzworth will retrieve it in the bench and give it to the referee. Coach Moran is asking Tyken why he doesn't like him anymore.
Yeah.
Comes over to D-to-D pass for Meyer and comes up through center, and Ryerson will pick it up and he'll get across the line, but Tyken will be in there a step early. And that'll be blowing down as a offside.
Yeah.
So it's 11-0, and it's 4:52 left in the second period. And because we're in the second period, it's not going to be running time. So we got another almost 5 minutes here before we get to running time. So if it comes to Angus or comes to Bagley or Bemidji again into the zone, and Bagley shovels it out to center and it's picked off by Moran, and he'll skate it down in there and send it back for Lapeer. Now Jacobson's going to pick it up in the slot. He'll take a well, take an attempted shot, but that's blocked. Now he'll send it down the near boards for Adams. On the near boards, there's a shot from there, and it's laying loose in the slot. And as soon as Moran touches it, whistle's blowing, so we must have a penalty. Looks like number 23 is going to be the guilty party on this one.
I don't know what they called him for.
And so Brody Adams is going to have a seat for 2 minutes. And it looks like it's going to be a rough.
I didn't quite see what happened, but second of the game, he's going to have to be a little cautious here.
What happened there?
And that brings us to another Northern Amusement penalty kill.
So Colton White gets some company here for a few minutes. And the puck comes up to the slot. They take a shot from there. It's blocked in front. And it's going to come to Jacobson, and he'll chip it off the boards. It's held in at the point. And it comes down to the slot. Shot's blocked again by Jacobson. And over to the wall. Comes up to the point. And they send it back down the line to the half wall. Across ice. And they're looking. They're going to try to go again, but they fed it through traffic. And comes out to the point. D-man can't quite hold it. It's brought out of the zone. No, it's not brought out of the zone. And they take a shot, and that goes wide by about 3 feet. And Roscoe's going to get a hold of it and bring it all the way into the zone. And he'll send it down in behind and let Westover take it. Westover, ooh, boy, it just about was tipped in by his own guy there.
Shot for Bemidji.
And Jacobson will take another shot. Oh, nice redirect there by Roscoe. Goaltender had to be alert on that one.
1 man on the power play.
And the puck will go in deep again. Roscoe will take it there. He's going to find somebody to give it to up in the slot. And there's Westover waiting for it. Puts it right on the goal and a pad save. Flyers get it out of the zone though. And Jacobson will retrieve it and get it on back in his own zone. And he'll set it up through center. It's tipped by Engelsether and gets it over to Westover. Westover's in all alone. He takes a shot on the near side, and he's wide by about a foot from close range. So this time, Westover's going to get it over there. And there's bodies getting thrown around now as the puck comes in down in deep. And Flyers send it up to the half wall, and then they send it all the way down. And they're going to ice it while being on a power play. .2:28 left in the second period. 9 seconds left on the Adams penalty. And
Roughing.
Flyers have iced it.
How do you know? How do you figure that out?
Saw him give the sign.
So Stitchworth now will take the face off. And it goes over the wall where Flyers pick it up there. Comes up to the dot. Yerbich saves it. And Stitchworth picks it up from there. Walks right in. Goes around behind. Centers it up for Engelsether. Engelsether's trying to get it on the forehand. He gets a shot. That one won't go. And it squirts out to center ice between the defense. And Yerbich will get it over from Meyer. Meyer's going to send it up ahead for Engelsether. Engelsether's going to battle for it, and he'll take it back for Meyer. And now ahead for Lapeer. Lapeer will gain the zone. And it'll come right in the high slot area and knock off of his stick before Stitchford dumps it in deep. Flyers will try and chip it out of it again. It comes right to Yerbich. Yerbich takes a shot. It's tipped wide. And it looks like it's going to come up in the center again, and it goes in the goal somehow. I didn't see it. It must be.
140 left
I
to
think
go
that
in the-
was
in the
Stitchworth
second
that got that one.
With 40
I'm going to go Stitchworth from Lapeer.
I think you're right.
So
Stitcher's second of the game.
And then Bagley.
To Stitchworth, give Bemidji another one. Stitchworth meets 5-on-5 goal scored by number 24, Willie, assisted by 26, Bentley.
And off the faceoff, they battle all the way down into the zone. Finally, it's stolen by Baird and reversed back over for Jacobson. Jacobson is in the near boards. They'll pick it up for Ryerson. Ryerson loses it though, and Bagley will work it back the other direction. Picked up by Jacobson this time. Ooh, he just about got a kneeing. Just about got kneed. As it comes to Ryerson, you've got Moran all alone on the other side, not even being contested. And the puck comes around behind, and we got a whistle. I don't know if there was a shot and a save there or what happened. Well, puck is dead either way.
Another shot.
And we're going to have a face-off to the right of the goaltender with 1:08 left in the second period, with Bemidji leading 12-0. Comes right to Moran. Moran takes a shot, puts it right in the breadbasket. And that'll bring another shot, or a stop and play with only 3 seconds off the clock on that one. Gavin, what do we got for shots on goal over there? Looks like we got 45-3 in favor of Bemidji. Bemidji will control in their offensive zone, and Moran will work his way up to the center and then send it back for Tyken. Up the half wall for Tyken now. He'll try and drop it. It'll be battled there as Moran takes a shot. And it comes right to Tyken. Tyken takes a shot on goal and it's blocked. Finally covered up by the goaltender. And that'll bring us down to the 33-second mark of the second period.
I forgot to say 1 minute remaining. 33.5 left to go in the second period. So we got 46 on 3 right?
Westover now. He'll take the face-off. And it'll come up to Meyer on the point. He'll send it in there for a redirect. That one won't go. It goes wide. And Adams will pick it up in behind. Come over, send over for Meyer on the near side. Meyer's going to step in. He'll take a shot. He's got a hard wrister. That one saved the blocker and sent over behind. Roscoe now will get a hold of it, send it over the near side. Adams again will tip it down in deep. And Roscoe will send it up to the point. And another shot from there. And it's scooped up by the goaltender. And the clock person lets the last 3 seconds burn off on that one in the mercenary fashion. And so we are going to take a break here for Zamboni.
Yeah.
That typically takes around the 12 to 14 minute mark, so we'll be back in about 12 to 14 minutes, Eric.
Sounds good.
the bench because you can't have 9 guys out there.
That's not 9-man football.
They get her figured out. One of them goes right out the door. And off the faceoff, Bagley is going to retreat back in their own zone and get it. And picked up by Lapeer. And it's cleared out of there right between the defense. So Baird and Moran playing the defensive positions here. Have to retreat and go get it. It's ended up being icing. So we do have running time. 12-0 is the score.
Lapeer on draw.
And Lapeer takes that face off. It comes up to Moran. Moran takes a shot from there. Shot down. Rebound. Still loose. Goes in behind.
Bemidji.
Roscoe sends it over the near side for Westover. Westover up for Moran. Moran back down to Westover. And Westover will battle along the boards and send it over for Baird on the far side. Baird's pinched way down. And he'll take it all the way down in behind. He'll drop it in behind for Roscoe. Roscoe tries to do the same, but there's nobody there. Centers it, comes right out to a Bagley player, and he clears it out of there. And Moran picks it up, turns it right back up ice. Gets into the zone, dekes right down the center, gets around all the defense. Can't quite get it over onto the goaltender, though, and it sneaks down in the corner.
Some nifty moves there.
Nice nifty move there, and it's Lapeer picks it up and sends it down into the corner. Moran's going to deal with it there, but Bagley's going to send it out on the near side, and they're going to pick it up and miss it. Sidestep and check. It's like Baird had them all lined up and missed them. Meanwhile, Westover comes and brings it across the line, sends it over to Moran. And all kinds of weird noises going on here. It gets cleared down, and Moran's going to chase it all the way down into the Bemidji zone. And he'll turn up ice with it right up the slot. And then he'll whip on it. He'll backhand it over to the near side. This will give Jacobson the time to get going. He gets some speed, brings it into the zone right to that, takes a shot, goes high over the cage and up off the glass. Ryerson steps in there to save the zone, and it gets shot in on goal by Adams. And Gaskins will cover that one up and hang on for a stop. Clock keeps ticking away at 14:32. As Ryerson brings the puck down into the corner and it's sent out to the line for Meyer. Meyer takes a shot from the point. That one's
Another one for Bemidji.
walked in front, goes down in the corner. And Ryerson will pick it up there. He reverses it back over, tries to do a wraparound. Stuffer doesn't do it. He drops it for Jacobson. Jacobson takes a shot, it's saved and covered up.
We'll keep the clock running.
Flyers collapse on their goaltender there and protect him from any more onslaught.
No worries.
And Bemidji will
No worries, I can catch it up.
change things up as Tyken steps into the dot. We've got Ingeseth on the left wing and Stitsworth on the right wing. Yerbich and Meyer on defense. Comes back for Stitsworth. Stitsworth sidesteps the player right in, takes a shot on goal, goes right into the goaltender's equipment, I think. Everybody loses sight of it, and so the whistle goes down.
I added one for you.
And the clock will tick as we dig it out of the basement of the left pad of the goaltender. Bemidji keeping some fresh legs on the ice here. And Lapeer takes it and goes down to the corner where Westover sends it up for Yerbich. Yerbich will send it across. Almost gets picked up. Well, it does get picked up. Not out of the zone yet, though. Stays in the zone somehow. And Roscoe picks it up there. He tries to drop it for Lapeer, but he wasn't ready for it. Yerbich comes down in behind. He gets a hold of it, tries to take a shot. And he'll bring it up to the point where he drops it down in again for Lapeer. Lapeer brings it around in behind, centers it up for Yerbich, but it doesn't get to him. This time the Flyers will clear it out of there on the far side, but stopped by Meyer at the line. He chases it down in there, loses it in skates though, and the Flyers will pick it out of there. Here comes Yerbich with his speed. He's able to get it off that player's stick, steal it from him, and bring it up the near boards. Doesn't take long to get it back out of the zone. Well, maybe it does a little bit. And it comes over to Roscoe on the far side. And he tries to drop it for Westover, but Westover didn't have any speed going. And the clearing attempt was grabbed by Meyer. And he'll take it from there, fall down. He tries to scoop it along with him. But the Flyers will pick it up from there, and Jacobson will get a hold of it, chip it towards the line. And he'll finally get it in, 1-on-3. And Meyer will sneak in there behind him. And finally the Flyers will get a hold of it and center down for another icing. That Flyer goaltender, Gaskin, he's at least having fun. Bagley controls, and they send it on behind where it's picked up by Adam. Adams up for Moran. Moran takes a shot, and Jacobson will tip that thing at about waist level, and it'll fly up into the netting, and that'll draw some laughter out of Gaskin. Gaskin is being really vocal right now. I hope he's okay. Comes up, Moran gets a hold of it, puts a shot towards the goal, goes wide to the near side, and Jacobson will chase it down in the corner and take a check as Ryerson works in there. Now it comes up to Baird at the point, down to Jacobson. Down in the corner, back for Baird. Baird's going to step in, take a shot. And it's tipped, and it's picked off by Gaskin. And he hangs on to it for another stop and play as Bemidji forwards will change up here. So clock keeps on ticking as Tyke and Stitsworth and Engessether come out.
I only did one for you.
Face-off is controlled by Bemidji, but it does come out to center. And the Flyers try to get a hold of it again. It's tipped off of their stick by Tyken. He carries it back into the zone. Goes wide with it and rolls off of his stick, and Stitsworth will help out down deep. Stitsworth will get it to Tyken. Tyken over to Engessether rather. Engessether takes a swat at it, but it won't go. Keeps a hold of it, rings around, goes right in the slot, drops it to Tyken, and Tyken will hang on to it. He brings it over to the far side, up for Moran. Moran over to Baird. Baird's going to spin around and send it down in deep for Tyken. And Tyken will stop in behind, center the puck, and it'll come to Engessether on the near side. Engessether sidesteps a player, but he can't take the puck with him. Comes to Moran. Moran steps in, sends it over to Tyken. It's in his skates, though. He can't get a stick on it. Sends it up for Baird. Baird now for Moran. Goes past him, and Engessether will pick it up on the near side. He'll bat it down into the corner. And the Flyers will pick it up down deep. They'll ring it around the boards, but Tyken will get it there. And he'll chase it back down into the corner. He'll walk over towards the net and give it to Stitsworth down in behind. Tyken will take position up in front of the net. Now they'll go around and try to wrap around in a goal. Wyatt Tyken gets one from Stitsworth.
Another shot on goal. 5-on-5. Stitsworth meets goal, scored for number 18, Wyatt. Yep.
They always say that goaltenders are a little bit off.
Yeah. That many shots on net might knock you a little loose, but
yeah, you get 50, is that 55 really the number? 55
pretty close
shots.
to it. Another shot for Bemidji. He's made some fantastic saves tonight too.
It's looking good there. As Ryerson picks it up in behind over for Roscoe. Roscoe's looking up to the point, up for Moran, or Meyer rather.
And I'll give him kudos for keeping the attitude positive. It's not an easy game to stay
Absolutely.
positive in.
Got to have fun. That's what we're here for in the first place. Meyer comes in, he shoots one in from a tight angle. And it'll go over to the far wall where the Flyers pick it up and ring it around to the near side. Westover picks it up from there, sends it in deep. And up to Roscoe. Roscoe bats one in. That one's saved by Gaskin.
Thank you. Thank you, Bantam.
Out to center now.
57 on 4.
And Yerbich will pick it up on the near boards. He'll send it up through center, and it's going to go all the way down. They're going to wave off icing on this as Ryerson picks it up in the corner. Gives a little housey going there along the boards. And comes up to the net. It's knocked back down in deep where Westover picks it up. Up from Meyer. Meyer takes a blast from there, but it goes wide. And Ryerson picks it up, brings it down into the corner. He's got a hold of it down right along the net, but it's knocked off of his stick and brought over the near boards. Stepped up along the line there, and comes to Westover. Westover takes a shot, that one goes wide. Down in the corner, Yerbich will step down as Roscoe takes his position, and that shot will deflect way up into the netting again. And that'll draw some hoops and hollers out of Gaskin. And
They're getting close to an East Tonka. Oh, I think it's over by Orono. So that's a little bit. I think that's been a while since.
So off the face-off,
Learn something new every day.
another shot and a save.
Another one through Bemidji.
Nice shot though. Redirect from Jacobson to Adams, and it goes right into the belly of Gaskin as he hops up and down for joy. Another shot for Gaskin. That's a stick save out front. And comes again for Jacobson. Jacobson take another one. That one's tipped in front, and that one will go in for Lapeer for another goal.
Might have been from Jacobson. He
Probably
made that shot,
from
didn't
probably from Jacobson on that one.
Another 5-on-5 Stittsworth meets goal scored by number 26 Bentley, assisted by number 20 Bubba. Lots of points to go around tonight. Dana's hands are probably cramping writing these down.
I got 14 on the paper, 12 on the board. And with 5 minutes to go, Bemidji will take this face off, and Tyken carries it down along the far wall. Skates it all the way down in behind, looks for Moran up top. Moran gets a hold of it, and he looks for another opportunity. Angusether is doing that right wing, goes right in the slot, sends it down for Stittsworth, and Stittsworth takes a shot, and it goes down into the corner. Picked up there by Tyken, and up along the side of the net. And I think the referee lost sight of it and blew it dead.
We're still good.
Clock still ticking with 4:15 left. And Tyken will take this face off. And sends it over right in the slot. It's loose out front. Angusether will chase it down in the corner. He'll backhand it up the boards for Baird, and it's going to get past him and out. So Tyken will go back and retreat, pick it up, bring it back up ice, and the melee will continue. Stopped at the blue line though. And Baird will bring it back down in behind his own net and set it up again. Doesn't quite know what to do with it, so he sends it up along the wall for Angusether. Angusether shovels it ahead for Tyken. Tyken will backhand it down into the zone. And that'll give Stittsworth a chance to get a hold of it. He spins around, gets it over for Moran. Moran takes a shot. That one goes wide. Baird takes it down in the corner, gets up the point for Stittsworth. And that shot on goal, Gaskin staves that one on his off camber, we'll say. And he's able to cover that one with the glove and freeze it for a stop. 3:03 left in this third period. Bemidji leading some 14-0. Jumbling the lines as best they can to try and make this thing an even game. But it's just become a melee out here. As the puck is loose right in front again, comes over to the near side for Westover. And the Flyers can't even get it out of the zone. Roscoe dumps it down in deep again, goes in behind, and Westover shovels it up the boards for Yerbich. Yerbich comes in with some speed, he takes a swing at it, And rolls off of his stick. Comes up to Ryerson. Ryerson takes a shot. That one's blocked in front. Yerbich takes a shot. That one's saved. So Gaskins has got another save under his belt as the clock approaches the 2-minute mark of the period.
We get 61-4 right now.
61 shots to 4. This has got to be about the biggest blowout I've seen in Bemidji youth hockey. Comes to Meyer. Meyer to Yerbich. Yerbich's going to look. He'll take a shot. Gaskin will stick save that one up into the netting, and he'll signal a touchdown. So Adams will take this face off. And for Lapierre. Lapierre up to Yerbich. Yerbich takes a look, sends it back down the wall for Lapierre. Now Yerbich is going to take another shot. That one goes off the block or down in the corner.
Bemidji.
Jacobson's got it down there. He'll send it to Adams. Adams will chase it over to the near side. Tries to sidestep a player, but can't do it. And it comes over to the near side. Jacobson will help out there. And it goes down in behind as Adams picks it up there, and he'll chip it up the boards up to Corbin Meyer. Corbin will take a look and send it back down to Adams. And that big bird feller will come in there and body him. And Bagley will come back out the other way. It's tipped off of his stick by Meyer, and Meyer usually gets a hold of him and tips it back into the zone. Adams falls on the play. And it comes to Meyer, or Lapierre rather, comes to Gaskins. And it's momentarily covered up. And the play is blown dead. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. And Bemidji changes all of their players and get another hauler out of Gaskins. I hope that kid's okay. And I hope he's having fun as the puck goes down in behind. Boys got to be careful now that it doesn't get sloppy and stupid and somebody gets hurt. We got a bigger game tomorrow with Warroad. And incidentally, that Warroad game, as the clock runs out,
that'll wrap her up.
Some 14-0, but that Warroad game tomorrow is, I think, a noontime game.
Yep.
So,
see what we bring to the table. Thanks for joining us, folks. Thank you to all of our sponsors: Ryerson Construction, Lapierre Shorelines, Northern Amusement, Dale Schmidt Agency, Stitchworth Meats. Good way to start the weekend for the good guys. Hopefully build on it tomorrow and Sunday and successful. And thanks to Gavin for keeping the shots on. Final shots are 63-4.
pretty much tells the story. I guess we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.